I thought sure I'd find a ghost for today's creepy cheapie. Oh, hi. It's time for creepy cheapies, by the way. Where we look for the best in masks. Let me try extending the wings here a little bit. And there must be a ghost. I mean, I'm sure there's one somewhere. I'm just not sure where it is. Creepy cheapies, where we look for the best in Halloween masks, you know. Is the candle haunted? Let's try. No, it's not the candle. Where would it be? Maybe I'm too high. Maybe I need to. Oh, it's picking up. It's picking up. It's the PKE meter, you know. Wonder what that stands for. People kicking eggs? Could be. Let's. Oh, it's picking up. Yes, sir. It's registering something. Must be a ghost really nearby. Ah, there we go. Of course. I should have known. There's the ghost right there. It happens to be none other than the world famous library ghost. What? No, it's not the ghost of a library. No, not the ghost of a whole building. It's a ghost who likes to haunt libraries. So it only makes sense that she would end up here at Horror Hotel in the library where we do creepy cheapies, right? Yeah, here she is. Now, this is from the original Ghostbusters. Okay, not the original Ghostbusters. The original Ghostbusters was a TV sitcom from 1975 starring Forrest Tucker and Larry Storch. This is from the original movie Ghostbusters from 1984 with Bill Murray and Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd and Sigourney Weaver and the great song by Ray Parker Jr. You know, that movie. And I don't know why it took 900 years for somebody to make a mask of the library ghost, famous from the scene in which she appears and scares the Ghostbusters. Dan Aykroyd's means of attacking her is, "Get her!" That was a famous joke. Yeah, get her. What? But this, I believe her name was Eleanor Twitty. Didn't the Beatles write a song about her? Eleanor Twitty. Yeah, I think they did. Anyway, Eleanor here appears most of the time as just a librarian. Just a kind of old-fashioned looking older lady with her hair up, sort of, you know, tied up old-fashioned style, and in an old-fashioned simple sort of dress. And then if you get her riled and she decides she wants to scare you, she turns into this, which is a pretty great scary face, although I always thought she looked rather more like some kind of primate than a ghost, which you would expect to have maybe more skeletal qualities than this, but this is what she looked like. Now, Trick or Treat came out with this one for 2024, and nobody could get their hands on one in time for Halloween of 24, so we're going to look at it as a Halloween of 25 issue. Now, this is based on that movie, as I said, and it looks just like the one in the movie. I was very impressed when I received this. It's just a regular copy. I got it from Morris Costumes, and it's a quality product, I have to tell you. Well, I don't have to, but I'm going to. It's a quality product, don't you know? And if you're thinking you'd like a better look, let me pull that hair back. Okay, you can see how much this comes down to right here. The hair is very thick. You know, very generous. Sometimes trick-or-treat masks, I complain that they don't have enough hair and that you can see too much through them and it's real skimpy. Not this one. This one really has enough to get the job done. And if you were going to wear this at the haunted forest or the haunted house or the haunted barn or whatever, you could, you know, have somebody jumping out and running around and the hair flops and flips and it looks really cool and dramatic. And she is this pinky purpley sort of color, just like in the movie. I have not done anything to this. Look at how nice that paint job is. The teeth, the gums, the whole business. And you notice she's almost polka dotted. That really is how the original one, that's pretty much how it was painted. So if you think that looks silly because it's polka dotted skin, she really had these like dark patches. Maybe they're like some sort of ghost equivalent of liver spots. I don't know. Another great thing about this one is that they made it out of vinyl, which is not always a great choice, but in this case, I think works really well. It's thick, it's heavy and sturdy enough to support this much hair going on. And like a lot of the vinyl masks they're doing, it has a clear plastic shell inside, molded in the shape of the face, in the manner of the way the old César French masks used to include. And by the way, this is, let me throw in a case of don't do as I do, do as I say kind of thing. This is a styrofoam head, but it's a flocked one, so it's got fuzz on it, so it's not bare styrofoam at least. But you really shouldn't put styrofoam heads in vinyl masks. I just grabbed this so I would have something to stand it up on so that I could do this video for you, right? Yeah, just for you. Because I didn't want it to be lying there on the table. I wanted to be able to stand it up. Now, old Eleanor, the library ghost, has appeared in other Ghostbusters franchise materials. I believe she appeared in a couple of video games, maybe one of the cartoons at some point, not sure. The Frozen Empire movie, there are references to her here and there throughout the Ghostbusters universe. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Now, I know that I may appear to be just a perfectly ordinary, everyday, run-of-the-mill ghost with the face of a purple chimp. However, I would remind you that I have been a librarian for many years, first and foremost, and I cannot have all this noise in a library. I've been shushing people in libraries for well over 200 years, and this silly man behind me has been talking quite loudly, rather full volume, for some time, and the noise must stop. So I ask you, please, shh, 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 do keep your voice down when you're here or in any library. Thank you. Now, I shall still be here. I'm going to go reorganize Dr. Lady's library to make sure all of the ghost stories are under non-fiction. Thank you, and good heavens.